Greetings, African family. Welcome to episode 44 of Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. I greet you in the honorable spirit of our great and mighty African ancestors. This week, I want to focus on standards. And standards, when I mean standard across the board. That we should have standards for anything that we claim we can do and anything that we say we can do. We must be able to verify it. We must have standards. In our community, we have a lot of debates, a lot of discussion where everybody think they are an expert. That anybody can make any claim, and the claim is just as valid as any other claim. And we see this manifest itself in religious talk, in scientific talk, where somebody on his porch, or sitting in his car or in his living room, he have an idea and he feels that his idea is just as valid as the scientists in the lab or the scientists in the field or the historians that are doing the work, doing the archaeological dig, or experts at what they do. And I find that to be problematic, because we cannot expect somebody who know nothing about the heart to say they want to come do a heart surgery on you. You cannot expect somebody who know nothing about the eyes to say they want to operate on your eyes. The man on the corner say, "Oh, I feel I can do it," therefore he think he can take a knife and start cutting you open. We're not going to, that kind of standard doesn't cut it for me. And I want to apply this same standard or this same criteria to anyone who claim that they can heal. You have a lot of people in our community claim that they have healing powers and they can heal you, they can touch you, or they can say a few words and they can heal you. They got those that tell you they got a particular herb, they got a particular root, a particular bush. If you only take it, it can heal you. These are claims. Now, everybody can make a claim, but for me, we have to validate that claim. We have to verify that claim. Now, is it difficult or is it unfair to ask the herbalist to be judged by the same standard as we ask a doctor, a scientist, or somebody who is a surgeon, or somebody who is a general practitioner? Is it unfair to ask them, say, okay, where is the study on this particular herb? How many people have it healed? Where is the toxicity study on this herb? Where is the clinical trials on this particular herb? Is it unfair to ask those questions? We have to hold everybody to standard. Even the painter, even the mechanic, even the person that's cleaning. We have to hold them to standards. You cannot just tell me, "Oh, take this and you'll be okay. Just drink this and you could be okay." Just like when a doctor tells you to take a tablet. You know what they're required to do? They have to give you a long list, give you a leaflet to explain to you the studies that were done on it, the efficacy on it, and what the expectation of it is. And what a lot of people may not realize, and I'm going to say this to you now, is that all these particular drugs that is prescribed to people, very few of them are 100%. They would tell you through the studies when they was putting the drug through trial, maybe 10%, maybe 20%, maybe 50% effective. They would tell you this. But I do know that there are some ailments where there are drugs available that only have like 10% effectiveness or 5%. And people will travel for thousands of miles and spend thousands of dollars and pounds to go get these drugs because they have no alternative. They know they're going to die. So we just need to make sure we understand the parameter. When you're holding somebody to a particular standard or criteria, you got to be clear about what is it, what you can accomplish, what to expect from this treatment. Not just blanketly reject all drugs because you're anti-pharmaceutical or you're anti-doctor, you're anti-establishment, you're anti-science, so you're not going to take no drugs. Not regardless of what the drugs have proven to have done, regardless of the amount of people that's been aided and helped and assisted by these drugs, you're going to use your attitude and your opinion and just reject it. We cannot be this way in this modern time. We have to look at the data. We have to look at the scientific data. What was the studies that was done? What was the outcome of those studies? And then we make our decision. We cannot be using emotions. As much as we hate white supremacy, as much as we reject whiteness, as much as we reject falsehood and deception, we cannot use that to reject scientific findings. I want to live in an African country where we have the highest scientists, the highest doctors, using the best available treatment to treat people. But that treatment must be validated. If you want to use herb, do the studies on it. Do the experiment. We got plenty of hospitals with many sick people in it, that if your herb can heal them, we give you an opportunity. And you're going to do the studies, and you're going to come back, and we're going to say, yes, this is approved. That can go through. We have to validate. We have to approve certain things before we can allow it to be used amongst our people. That's a standard. So some may feel they can go around standard. Some may feel because, them feel nice in themselves and, them anti-establishment. Rejecting imperialism, rejecting colonialism, but at the same time they want to reject science. Imperialism and science is not the same thing. Science belongs to humanity. We have to embrace science for our development. We have to embrace science for our educational system and for our medical system. You cannot develop as a society without culture and without scientific technology. You need science. Science is vital to our development as a people. But we have to do it based on standards. We have to have criteria. We have to demand results. It's either it works or it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, then we just get rid of it. If it works, then we embrace it and we implement it. You cannot tell me, say, you can build a car and the car can't drive. You can't build a plane and the plane can't fly. So why would we accept anybody else that come along and say they can do this and do that? And that goes for anybody, white man, Chinese, African, any one of us who claim to be a scientist and we know something. And when we put it to the test, you fail the test. We can't allow ourselves to be bamboozled. You can be a hobby man. We say, bring your money come, we can fly your court case for you. You see, when that court case date come, you better fly it. You don't see it. And if you say you can heal and a man hand chop off and you can't grow back the hand, then we know say you're false. You tell me say you can move a headache, but you can't grow back a hand. You have to hold them to standard. We're not going to fall for the foolishness. You see it? And if you're sick, get professional opinion. Get 2-3 opinion on your sickness before you move forward with your care. And don't let people who don't know nothing about medical development, nothing about medicine, nothing about biology, to inform you and tell you, say, you need to do this, you need to do that. The experts. Rely on the expert for advice. You don't rely on the layman who don't know nothing about the subject matter to give you advice and to follow that advice. And that is the objective of this message today, is that we have to have standard in our community, and we should not be afraid of standard. We should not shy away from it. We should not feel offended by it. That if you make a claim, so you can do certain things, I'm expecting you to do it. I'm expecting you to do it to the best of your ability. And I'm expecting the result that you promise that this can do. Now, if you're straight up with me and say, boy, you can take this, but your chance of it working is 20%, then we know. And 100%, the chance is 50%, then we know 50%. But me know say me not take nothing. The chance of me continuing with my sickness is 100%. And you see it, and some of them diseases here where I lick people now, you know, if you don't get no treatment, you surely shall pass. And that is the reality of it. You know? But I am tired of this thing now in our community where people want to pass. You know, see, people want to pass based on, if a black man say it, him get a pass. If it's a herbalist say it, him get a pass. If a obia man say it, him get a pass. No, the obia man, the herbalist, the whatever practitioner along that line, they have to be held to the same standard as the scientists them. Scientists don't get no pass, so nobody get no pass. You know, see it. One time I tell my brethren, say, listen, man, we always make room for spiritualists in our countries and in our jurisdiction. But if we get information, say our society is going to be under attack in the next hour or the next 2 hours, and we know say there's missiles on the way coming, and you say you have spiritual power that can stop missiles, we'll give you half an hour, you know. Give you half an hour, give you all every assistance you need. But you see, after half an hour and the missiles still coming, we have to move to another level. We have to move aside those spiritualists and bring in the generals them and the military expert them to find a way to stop these missiles from destroying our village and our community. We have to be practical. We make room for everybody can have an opinion. But when it comes to implementation, only the best ideas will get implemented. Only the best ideas will get approved. Only the best medicine will get approved. You know, see, and if a man say him can't do a work and him can't do the work, him can't get paid for the work where him can't do. You have to get paid to the standard where him perform at. You know, see it. So, my people, just be clear about how we analyze these issues facing us. There are people who say them are historian and they don't know nothing about history. All them history them get up from the Bible and them think that Bible history is world history. And you ask them for chronology. You ask them, say, okay, you claim, say, you are follow Bible and Bible history. And you say you come from Abraham. Then when Abraham was around, where was your ancestors them in West Africa? You can't answer. What year was Abraham in existence? And where Abraham come from? Abraham come from Chaldea. He come from Ur. Where's them place there? In Baghdad. Where's Baghdad? In Iraq. Where Saddam Hussein come from. You understand? So that's why he might tell me, say, we come from as a people, you know, because he might follow Bible and things said Bible are expert history, and that the same as the man them will do the archaeological work, and the man them will do, and the woman them will do the anthropological work. You can't compare the two. One is based on mythology, and one is based on real archaeological dig, real historical findings. And many people have beat up them chests over these history that's based on mythology. You see it? And will not accept, will not acknowledge that is mythology they're following. Because it's a belief system. But belief is not reality. It's your belief. You have to confirm it. So yes, my people, so I just want to get that little point there across to say, you know, we have to have standard. We have to hold people who make claim to standard. If we can provide evidence for anything with them claim. Make them provide you with evidence, provide sources, provide other experts who can confirm this reality. Credible experts, because everybody can say anything, but only real, genuine experts can really answer certain questions and can confirm certain things. People who are doing the digs and doing the findings and who are in the laboratories and doing the work, they are the ones who we should rely on for our information. So thank you, my people. This has been episode 44 of Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. Do like and subscribe to this program and share it and give me your support. Tell me what you're thinking in the comment so I can continue to share these clear thinking with you. Share, my people. Hotep, walk good. And until next time, this has been Brother Dulani. Respect every time.